Hello, and welcome to another episode of The End of the Search. This one I call it, Look Around and Tell Me What You See. Let's play with this to see where this is going to. I want you to look around and tell me what you see. Now pay close attention. As you look around, you're not seeing anything. You're not really seeing anything. Seeing happens, and what appears to be differences is thoughts interpreting what is seeing. You see? When you look around and you don't let the thoughts interpret anything, looking is what's happening. But without the interpretation, you are like the open space in which everything seems to manifest, and yet you remain as just presence, pure awareness. That's how the baby sees. The baby looks around, but because it doesn't have learned any concepts, it rests in looking. You see? Now, this can be applied to anything. What are you hearing? Listening happens. But then the mind interprets the listening. You see? It goes to the thought. This is a bird. This is a car. This is this. This is that. Or I'm hearing this. I'm hearing that. But it's just listening. You look at feelings, sensations. They're just textures of wholeness, seeming textures. But the mind interprets it. And now you find yourself reacting to the interpretation that the mind is giving to the textures. But what if you simply be? Just simply being. Looking happens. Hearing happens. Feeling happens. And there's not a thought interpreting it. Well, that's where these videos are pointing to. Now let me ask you this. When we talk about investigating who am I, and again, who am I is a thought. You see? A thought tells me who am I when I'm talking about conceptually. That's what I meant. Because who you are is ever present, pure experiencing right now. That's what you are. Until the thought, I am this, because it seems that I am seeing, I am hearing, I am sensing, I am feeling. But in reality, the feeling, the sensing, the hearing, the seeing, it's all just happening independent of you. All we're looking is how the mind makes up the thought I. You see, this is the reference point, I, individual. And now everything seems to be happening to that individual. And everything is referring to that individual. But without the identification with thought, all that there is just pure experiencing. Now let me ask you this. In pure experiencing, this is not theoretical. This is not esoteric. This is pure experiencing. This is direct. If you don't identify with any thoughts, what remains? Well, this is what remains. You see? Without the thought me individual, then all other thoughts have no place to land. When you tell me I am a good person, I'm a bad person. I am tall, I am short. I am thin, I am heavy. I am successful, I am a failure. And everything can conjure up. All these thoughts They have to be attached to something. But you are no thing, you simply are. So, in that direct experiencing, are there any problems? And the answer has to be no. Feelings, sensations might be there. Thoughts may appear. Perception, everything is there. But it's happening to no one, it's just what's happening. So because it is what's happening, you rest in peace. You see? When people put in tombstone, rest in peace, they don't realize that it's not because the body is gone. It's because the mind is no longer there in the way. So the invitation here is to rest in peace while you're alive, quote unquote, while you seem to exist, because the mind is not in the way. You see? This is the core of where these videos are pointing to. And now all we're doing is noticing how the mind tries to interpret everything, and that's when the problem comes in. That's where the complication comes in. And now that the mind made an interpretation of anything, call it a problem or whatever, now the mind wants to resolve it. But the problem is that resolving it keeps feeding the belief that I am a separate entity. When that belief is eradicated, all that there is life, and life takes care of life. Life do what it needs to do. Life moves the instrument to do whatever it needs to do in any particular situation. But there's no doership, there's no sense that I am doing anything. Life simply happens. This video, recording this video, life happening. A minute ago I was sitting on the couch. Life happening. A thought that says, hey, let's make a video about this, happens. Moving from the chair to here, to set the camera. You see, all this is happening. I don't know what's going to happen next. I have no idea. All I know is that life happens. Seeing happens. Hearing happens. Sensing happens. On its own. And if there's no identification with the thoughts, then life is. And that's what it says life is. God is. Love is. I am. End of story. Well, this is inspiration that came through this instrument. I hope it served, or me, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. And as always, may peace permeate the mind so that love can be extended.